Good evening, guys, and happy Wednesday to all of your sunshiny faces, guys. Right now, I don't know why, because it is so warm out today, and it's warm in my room, and because my room is in the middle of the house, it's probably one of the warmest rooms. And so right now I can feel the furnace is on and the hot air is like coming through the vents, and it is like I feel like I'm roasting right now. It's just so warm, like from the heat, and it's already like warm in my room. Like I'm in here, and then like I went to go and because I've been busy, guys, today. I've been washing all my bedding, and normally I try and get it done in a flat like 3 loads, like real quick. And so I've got the dogs blankets that I use for them at the foot of my bed. That's the last thing that I'm washing right now. All of my stuff is done and nicely put back on my bed. You guys can see that over there. I got all my stuff on there. My MacBook is just sitting there waiting for me. It's actually encoding a vlog right now because I did edit, which I got to everything today that I had planned on. I did 3 loads of laundry, like I said. I did dishes. I think I did dishes today. I can't remember if that was today or yesterday. And then I also ended up editing, and I only edited 1, but I did edit 3 yesterday, so normally I do 2 a day, so I'm kind of ahead. But I might also edit when I come out of the shower, just the one that I, second one for today, only because I want to make my list for Tony's and Caputo so I can send it to my dad. But that was another big thing that I was working on all day today, was getting all of the lists done for all the stuff that we have to do and bring and get from the store. So me and my mom are going to make a run to Walmart because she has to get some things that she can't get at like Jewel or Aldi or whatever. And also too, I need to get the other half of Jack's birthday present because I ordered it today, and it says that it should be here on Friday, so the day before his birthday. So hopefully that's true, and then I can get the other portion of his gift when we go to the store tomorrow. And then there's a couple other things too. So then like we need a bunch of other stuff too, and I'm trying to like wrap my head around. There's 4 sort of different events on between Saturday and Sunday. Jack's actual birthday is on Saturday, so again I have to make sure that I get his gift and it gets here and all that kind of stuff by Sunday, or I'm sorry, by Saturday. And then we're also doing dessert for Jack's birthday on Saturday, like also because we went out this last Saturday for his birthday, or whenever we went out for dinner, and then we were going to do presents and cake on his actual birthday because we weren't going to go out for dinner because Matthew has got a like what's it called, like a family like family day, or like parents day, but it's sort of like family day at his fraternity. And so they're doing like a raffle donation thing, and so my mom has to get stuff for that. And then also too, and that's why we're going to Walmart. And then also to get which we actually have every single thing that we need to make for the their mom's gonna make like a BLT sort of like, or like a pasta salad, I think, but I forget what she's doing. She's doing it's Italian dressing, like tricolored rotini, which we have, like I said, we have all of this, pepperoni, like chunk cheese, so I have a chunk of cheese that she's just gonna cut up, and then olives, and she says sometimes she adds mushrooms, but we have fresh mushrooms. We don't have, she says she normally uses canned mushrooms sometimes. We don't have that. So anyways, we have everything for that, except we need like the like aluminum foil, like tins, not foil, aluminum tins to bring with, so we have to get that at Walmart. But that's the other event that's going on Saturday. In addition to that too, we're going over to my aunt's house to celebrate Easter. Normally she does it on Saturday or on Sunday on Easter, but this year she's doing it on Saturday, which happens to be also Jack's birthday. So we're not going to be there for like most of the day, like whatever, for the party, because we're going to be at Matthew's thing, like I said. But then in the afternoon we're going over there for dessert to celebrate like Easter with them. So we're bringing a dessert as well. I don't know if we're going to do a dessert like his dessert, like cake, you know, whatever, at her house, and then we're gonna do something separate at you know, like back here, or if we're just celebrating and just doing that. But if that's the case, like I said, I don't know for sure exactly what we're doing, because I feel like we'll probably have leftovers too, and if we do, probably just have them. Like, I don't want like cake at her house and then have cake again when we get back. So I think that's how we're doing it. And then when we get back, obviously, like I said, we're doing possibly dessert and presents for Jack on his birthday. And then on Sunday is actual Easter, which, since we're not going over to my aunt's house, which normally we almost always do on Easter, we're going to do just like our own sort of Easter breakfast and Easter like dinner. And so we need to get the things for that as well, which I have everything for the green bean casserole. We're going to do my aunt's potatoes, which I have, I think, none of the ingredients for. And then we're doing ham, which I'm going to get at Meijer because it's cheaper there. And then also too, we're going to do Jello, which we can get at Walmart, because last time my mom wants to get peach Jello. Last time we tried to do it, they did not have any at Aldi, so you have to make sure we pick that up there. So I was making a list, like, between the things I know we need, like I said, for all sort of 4 events sort of things that are going on. Plus, like I said too, I had to like write down like a Jack's gift, you know, because I know we'll get to Walmart, we'll buy all the food stuff, and then I'll forget about actually buying his gift that I have to get. So like you said, that's why I've just been like list making all day today across all the different things that we need for all the different events, going through the pantry, trying to figure out what we already have and what we can use, and like I said, all that kind of stuff. So it's been a tad bit chaotic, to say the least, but everything looks like I have, like I said, everything, plus like just normal grocery shopping, sales and things like that too. But I think I have everything sort of handled, I think, for the most part. And so I was going over that with my mom, and we were doing that. And then I placed Jack's so I'm getting him like 2 gifts. One I'm getting at Walmart, and then the other one I ordered for him. And so I had to do that too. I did that tonight, and like I said, it should come by on what's it called, by Friday. I was doing that, but I was doing it like the same time too, because I was like, oh, I can't forget to do this now, and I might as well do it while, like, you know, again, I had the time and remembered. So like right in the middle of, like, while I was trying to make my list and converse with my mom, I'm like, let me do this before I forget, because literally every single day this week I kept saying, I have to order Jack's gift, I have to order Jack's gift. And finally I was like, okay, I know I'm not gonna have enough time, it's not gonna get here by Saturday if I don't order it like today. So thankfully, like I said, I did. But I am going to try and get to finishing just the Tonys and Caputos, because I doubt, because me and my mom are gonna go to Walmart tomorrow, then me and my dad are gonna go to Aldi and Meijer, so I'll have my Meijer haul to share with you guys for that. And so I don't think that my dad's going to go to Tonys and Caputos. I think he's going to possibly go on Friday, and I'm hoping that it'll go on Friday, because I think there might have been 1 or 2 things that I did need from there, possibly before Easter or before Saturday. And like I said, the events that we have going on Saturday, like I said, it's a little chaotic. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of things that we're, you know, like volunteering to bring things for, or you know, whatever it is. We just have a lot of stuff, like I said, sort of going on this week. You know, normally just be like just Easter, but then it's also Jack's birthday the day before Easter, which doesn't happen very often. So like it's weird too. Like my birthday sometimes will fall the day before Thanksgiving, or like the Wednesday before, or no, wait, that would be the day before. I think maybe the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, something like that. Like, and so, and his birthday can, on, like I said, weird occasions sometimes fall on Easter. I think once, maybe even 2, it was on Easter, I want to say, possibly. But sometimes too, like, you know, again, it depends on, you know, how many Sundays are from the first of the year or whatever. It's like how Easter is figured, and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So sometimes it can be totally different every year, and sometimes it's not really that close to his birthday, and sometimes it's, like I said, the day before his birthday, or the day, you know, Easter's the day after his birthday. So normally it's like right around kind of in that, you know, time. Like, and Matthew's is normally just like a handful of days difference from you know, St. Patrick's Day. His birthday's not too far away from then. So and my dad's birthday is on Memorial Day you know, yeah, Memorial Day weekend. It's normally falls on that weekend. And then my mom's is almost, she gets like probably the worst of it. Her birthday almost always falls on like back to school. Like right, like it's almost every single week is the week Matthew goes back to school. And like the same thing too, like again, Jax has been kind of weird because they've had like they've had like construction like over a handful of the times when he was like, you know, going, I think like his freshman year, and then something weird about his 8th grade year too, and maybe his sophomore year or something like that. But and then the sophomore year too, they were all in like e-learning. But like it was, so his was a little bit weird, but like literally every single week I think so far since Matthew's been in school, it's been you know, where my mom, like her birthday is always like that week or weekend or whatever, and then Matthew goes to school. Like normally it's like the next day or so that he's normally going to school, or he might have already left for school and then comes back for her birthday and then leaves again. So she normally gets like, it's kind of one of the worst times. But I feel like hers and even my dad's, like I would prefer to have it when it's warm out. Like I would love to have like a nice birthday. Like instead, normally mine is like it's cold, and although I do like the fall, it's so weird. Out of all of the holidays, my least favorite is probably Thanksgiving, only because I don't like Thanksgiving food, and I think I've said that before. Although I actually really like it because a lot of times it's one of the like anticipation holidays for like Christmas, and you know, like getting together with family and stuff like that. Like that was, I loved, probably Thanksgiving like came only second to Christmas as far as like the holiday, like celebrating it with family. But just like, and like I don't know why, getting together, like the atmosphere for Thanksgiving always felt different. I don't know why, and a lot of times we would host it because it was so close to my birthday, but I cannot stand Thanksgiving food, and so that's why I resent having my birthday so close to Thanksgiving. I just don't like it. Like I like potatoes, and I like mac and cheese, and I like green bean casserole, but like it's not one of those foods where like I just want to eat it like for my meal. Just that. So that's why it's weird. I don't know, maybe like kind of thinking outside the box in years future, like, and the thing is too is that like I just don't like the harvest type foods, if that makes sense too. Like, oh, like, you know, although I like butternut squash, it's weird, I don't like it for Thanksgiving. Like I'd rather eat it at a different point in the year, or you know, something like that. Like if it was me personally, I much rather have like a watermelon. You know, like kind of like, you know, as far as like garden harvest foods go, like I like butternut squash, and I make some really good butternut squash curry, but like that's not like a Thanksgiving so much food. Or like butternut squash soup, I guess you could do, but like I said, I don't know, it's weird. Like I'd much rather have like watermelon for my birthday instead of like, you know, like butternut squash and watermelons and corn. Like those are more summer foods, like versus like corn's out of season, it feels like, and nobody has like corn for Thanksgiving, even though I feel like corn on the cob, I'm talking. Like my mom will do like steamed corn, but like I don't know, it's just not the same. Like I'd rather have like a corn on the cob, which is again more of a summer food, and they don't even hardly have corn on the cob, it feels like, ever in stock or like on sale, like because it's not like traditional Thanksgiving food. So I don't know, like I said, I'd rather have that kind of stuff. Like I'd rather have burgers for my birthday. I don't eat, you know, meat, so I don't have Thanksgiving turkey. I'd rather have, you know, a veggie burger or black bean burger, or, you know, again, like a soy burger, you know, whatever. Like I'd rather have that kind of stuff for my birthday than have like, you know, just like side dishes that are side dishes I don't particularly like. Like I would rather have pasta salad, which, you know, like I said, is like a summer food. Like I like summer foods more than the stuff that I normally wind up having to have for my birthday. And so one of my cousin's birthday, though, her birthday's in the summer, and then my other cousin, his is in October, and so they're like really kind of close together. So a lot of times when like I was younger, my aunt would like throw like the birthday party a lot of times, sometimes for the two of them, but then the family party, sometimes she would have them like separate, especially I think when they got older more. But my one cousin, who's, like I said, her birthday's in the summer, I remember her always getting to pick her food. Like, you know, my aunt would be like, oh, like she wanted like, you know, like I remember she got like chicken one year and like a lasagna a different year, and I just remember being am like so upset that like I don't get to pick my food for like my birthday, because it has to be Thanksgiving food, and it has to be like certain types of food. Like you can't just kind of do whatever. Like that's why I feel like, but here's the thing too, guys, is that there's so much work put into like the whole Thanksgiving that like you can't do a simple butternut squash soup like from scratch, because it would take way too long to make, and then you have no time to like make the turkey. And so like, while it might be something I want and, you know, I would prefer to have for my birthday, or, you know, like I said, for Thanksgiving just in general, it's something that like just isn't plausible because of how long it would take to make just that like meal portion of it. Instead, it's like you make a bunch of side dishes that are normally like faster to go with also to the turkey, which normally takes a long time to make. But like I said, you know, and like all that kind of stuff, like a lot of stuff from scratch, like making stuffing from scratch and all that kind of thing, like it takes a long time. So if you want to try and add on top of that like a butternut squash soup, like that's a whole nother thing. But I do know that that is kind of something that sometimes on some people's, not like necessarily dinner table, but it is like alternative kind of thing for like Thanksgiving that is a little bit more popular. But like I said, there's a lot of stuff that I feel like I would, you know, like I said, I prefer more than just having like, you know, like again, I'd have lasagna. I did bring a vegetarian pot pie one year for Thanksgiving for me and my cousin to have. It's kind of like our main like entree kind of to the dinner. But like I said, there's just not like a lot that I feel like, you know, I prefer to have for foods like that. But anyways, so like I said, Jack, he's getting whatever we're eating as far as the potluck kind of, you know, thing goes for Matthew's fraternity, and then he's getting the desserts, you know, from my aunt's house later in the day. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go take a shower and get to bed. I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see y'all for sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.